Hi, Damien here, former IELTS examiner. So I want to share with you more advice and information about the IELTS speaking test. So let's begin and take some notes.
Mark. Most students will find that part 2, where you have to speak for 2 whole minutes, is quite difficult. It's not normal for people to speak for 2 minutes, so IELTS will give you 1 minute to prepare. In this part, I would like to share with you a strategy which I give to my students, and it helps them quite a lot. But what you have to bear in mind is you have to practice a lot. It takes good practice, and you have to be fast. You have to be fast in the way you think, and then in your ideas and what you write down on your paper. So let's begin. Okay, so let's take an example. A place you went to that you really liked. If this is your part 2 question, then of course you could choose any place that you really went to. Now, in my example, let's say we went to New York. So in the middle, we write down New York. But then what can we describe about New York? Sure, we can say New York is big and so interesting and many things to do. Yes, we can say those things, but we need to talk for 2 minutes. So my brainstorm strategy hopefully will help you. So firstly, we can describe New York. We can use as many adjectives as possible. You can describe the buildings, you can describe the roads, you can describe the traffic, describe the people, okay? The different colors, how many colors, what about smell, what about sounds? Try to describe all these things, and that should give you a good 30 seconds at least of describing everything that you experienced. Also, if that's not enough, then maybe you can talk about who did you go with. Did you go alone? How did you feel? Did you go with someone? Who is that person? Describe them. Are they a friend? Did you go with your family members? Describe your friend. Describe your family members. Where do they live now? What do they do? What kind of clothes did you wear? How many suitcases did you take? So many things that you can actually say to keep speaking at length. You can also describe when did you go there? What time of year? Was it very hot? Was it very cold? Did you take enough clothes? Did you buy more clothes? How about why did you go there? If you went there as a tourist, where did you visit? Which places did you go to? What did you think about those places? Were they the same as you saw on TV? Or were they bigger or smaller? Were there many people there? Were the tickets expensive? Did you have to wait a long time to go inside? Or was it really empty? There's so many things that you can describe where. Also, you can describe what did you like the most about it? Maybe something which surprised you. What about the people? Did you find the people quite interesting, quite different from your expectation? How friendly were they? Were they really friendly or just a little bit? Did you find some people unfriendly? Did you have any dislikes? For example, did you feel there was too much traffic or it was too difficult to get from A to B? Or did you feel that there were too many rules or not enough rules or even a little bit dangerous? At night time, perhaps. So many things you can describe. Of course, you can just say what you did. But if you do that, please make sure to use past tense. You must have your past tense very good when you just start describing what you have done. I went, I saw, we watched, we played, I visited, it was, we were. So past tense is very important, and that will help with your grammar mark. What else can we talk about? How about the food? You went there, you had to eat food. Did you try lots of different kinds of food or just one type? What did you think about it? Was it expensive? Was it cheap? Was it easy to eat late at night, or did everywhere close? What kind of food did you see people eating? Do you think it was healthy or not that healthy? There are so many things that you can talk about. And if all that fails, then you can always talk in general. Yes, you can talk generally. You can describe why people like to go to big cities. Why is New York so popular and famous? Or why is New York so big and exciting? Maybe you can talk about other cities. It's okay to do that. IELTS speaking is not a comprehension test, it's a speaking test. So IELTS speaking just wants to hear your fluency. It just wants to hear how good your English is. So using as many phrases and vocabulary, using good grammar, and just speaking easily about almost anything is fine. You can do that.